I guess my favorite kind of feedback is haptic. There was an 11-minute pre-order trailer posted for Phantom Blade Zero this week. That might be the longest ever video that's been labeled a pre-order trailer. Still, it got a lot of views. I have to imagine that led to a bunch of pre-orders. And long as it is, I think it's a pretty good trailer. I am, and I don't love admitting this, I am a fairly simple person sometimes. I feel like if you're watching a YouTuber who has scripted out the words that they're going to say, you come in with expectations that they're going to be smart, critical, and not easily swayed by game mechanics and marketing techniques built for suckers. I regret to inform you, this program here is hosted by a certified sucker. So here they are, my 3 things I like about the Phantom Blade Zero pre-order trailer but don't necessarily feel good about. Number 1, stagger meters. So this trailer begins with an almost 5-minute uninterrupted sequence that is mostly gameplay. You can enjoy that guilt-free, that's just nice. We're riding this horse-drawn carriage. Look at these bad guys. They've got 2 bars over their heads. This trailer trusts that you understand that the white bar is their health and the yellow bar represents how well they're keeping their defense together. Meaning that when you finally empty that yellow bar, the white bar now depletes much faster. But importantly, for only a limited time. I guess we've all just seen enough games do that particular thing that we just have a collective understanding about what's happening there. It's just part of the language. It's just kind of funny. We don't see the player really switch up their attacks or strategy when the stagger meter is emptied. Kind of just doing the same moves. So you're still killing an enemy in an arbitrary amount of hits, but it's packaged in a more appealing way. I'm saying that killing an enemy in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hits is less dramatic and less fun than killing an enemy in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hits. Same amount of hits, way more exciting. Oh, baby, and imagine if you could just press a single button to dramatically kill them for free at the end. Now we're really having fun. And where I'd like to go with this, if you'll allow it, is that cracking open an enemy to do bonus damage really fast is a good gaming convention. On a micro basis, it almost resembles a narrative flow. You know, that's how anime fights work. It's like a song. A song can't just be the chorus the whole song through. You have to work your way up to the best part of the song. I'm saying if this is how long it takes to kill a boss, this is the best part. It's where you want to break their stagger and use all your best attacks. Peak narrative flow. Number 2 on the list of things I like from the Phantom Blade Zero pre-order trailer but don't necessarily feel good about. Meeting the merchants. So there's a funny sequence in this trailer where we watch several back-to-back introductory sequences to characters who are clearly not story relevant, but are most likely the people we'll go to for our upgrades. And it struck me watching these scenes, how many times I've seen these scenes.
I travel the land collecting rare treasures and relics.
The name's Forge. I serve under Lady Ananis as an artisan.
You know, I feel like meeting the merchants has become a minor ordeal in every long video game. Just definitely feels sometimes like going through the motions, like making friends with the people you're in line with at the airport. And sure, we all like Forge. We get why Forge is in the trailer. But I think it's funny to put this in your 11-minute video.
Finally! You're here at last. I've been waiting forever.
Probably a 90% chance immediately after that cutscene there's some new tutorial pop-ups to explain how to infuse your blades with gems or something. But I think that's intentional. Again, we've all played too many video games. We've seen that. We, at this point, know that there's a huge functional difference between the dramatic close-up NPCs and these transactional NPCs. And I think the reason they are included in this grand appeal to pre-order is that we can extrapolate from them what sort of adventure we're about to embark upon. Basically, the presence of a chattering blacksmith implies that the game will be at least 40 hours long. By the way, this cutscene does one of my favorite things, where you can see a treasure in the background of some shots, and the whole time people are talking, you're thinking, oh, I gotta pick that up after this. In fact, I just said my social security number out loud, but I'm guessing you were too distracted by that gold orb to notice. Go ahead and rewind. And lastly, probably the wrongest thing to like about this trailer, surprise marketing payoffs. Previous Phantom Blade Zero trailers featured this masked man. What a mystery. I didn't think it carried a lot of weight as a marketing hook because we don't know any of these characters. It's like watching the last 30 seconds of Scooby-Doo. What's it gonna mean? So I should have expected it. I should have seen this coming. The face hiding behind that mask is not a big narrative reveal. It's something even better. A celebrity likeness. So at the end of this trailer, after we've already been instructed to pre-order, we get a bonus scene. After much build-up, the masked man finally reveals his face. Now, the impact of this reveal might or might not hit at that point, but at the very, very end, they make it explicit. That's Donnie Yen, creative consultant and performance capture actor. Yeah, this Donnie Yen. Quick aside here. So just last week, I talked about how Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave burned their big surprise reveal of their actual protagonist in a Nintendo Direct. Turns out there's a whole prologue where you get to play as your angelic chosen one before the game asks you to make the difficult decision of whether or not you want to play as one of the interesting characters back in a time when the sky is still blue. So waiting until the end of the Direct to say,
"This is the story's true protagonist."
That was only a dramatic twist to the people who were sitting there watching. It turns out that the Nintendo Direct did not ruin the surprise of the video game. It's just that the box art ruined the surprise of the Nintendo Direct. Likewise, the Donnie Yen reveal is an advertising exclusive shocker. In-game, when it happens, I'm not sure you'll have any sort of emotional reaction. Saying the most fun you can have with that moment is outside of the game. Now you think, hold on, Donnie Yen's been in there this whole time? They released a short behind-the-scenes promo on the same day. Just hoping you didn't see this first, I guess. I'll show you the shot that genuinely makes me excited about this project. Just looks like he's explaining something they overlooked and he's having a really good time doing it. I also learned how to say pre-order now in Chinese.
马上加入预购行列。
And then it ends with everybody screaming swear words. Anyway, I guess what we're really talking about here is a smaller scale version of the Keanu Reeves Cyberpunk reveal. Pocketing a surprise for deep into your marketing rollout can be risky, because it's a leaky business, but that just makes it more impressive when they pull it off. And then sometimes it can also just be risky because it's kind of a bad idea. And that's delayed input. I'll be back next week. Until then, thanks for watching. Got another follow-up to last week's episode in which I also said I gotta resubscribe to Netflix so I can watch the extended look to GTA 6 hours early. And no, I'm not even bringing this up because Netflix shut down 2 of its studios this week, which obviously stinks. But at one point I said I had never seen anything like this Netflix GTA 6 setup before. The best joke I came up was with maybe we'll see Dave the Diver DLC on Paramount Plus. Not a great joke, but really the most disappointing thing to me is that I forgot the reality. That the greatest non-gaming annual press conference in the world, Taco Bell Live Más Live, was exclusive to Peacock this year. That's crazy. Why did they do that? Now, do you want to see a really funny clip from Live Más Live 2026? Me too, but I think Peacock might have taken it down. I don't think it's on here. What did they want me to do? Watch Deal or No Deal Island After Show with Boston Rob? And here it's like how a lot of old Xbox press conferences got delisted from their own channel. So I rely on other uploaders to keep archiving the Xbox press conferences. There is one 2-minute clip of Live Más Live 2026 posted by a Doja Cat fan channel.
Say hello to the new Mexican Pizza Squad. We've got Mexican pizza empanadas,
That audience is so amped up. I swear it's the same noise they used to make when the MTV Movie Awards had a Best Kiss category.
Strawberries and cream Mexican pizza.
Video games are big now. They're bigger than ever. Bigger than they've ever been. And yet, I don't think any of them can garner the level of exaggerated feminine wooing you get for loosely themed fast food desserts. Once again, I am humbled by Taco Bell.